Folks, we are 1 week away from probably the most critical election in all of our nation's history, and I know people will point back to the Civil War and things like that. But what we're failing to realize is that the people that you have representing the Democratic Party today are no longer the Democrats of years ago. But they want to fundamentally do away with the Constitution of the United States. So you got to understand, the most successful document in all of history for ruling a nation has been the Constitution. But you now have people like AOC who come along who are saying that we should expand the courts, or Joe Biden made a statement about switching judges from one court to another. All that basically is manipulation and making the legislative branch of government more powerful than either of the other two portions. Joe Biden is not fit to be the president of the United States. I think anybody who watches him on TV, yesterday he was dragged away by his handlers before he could screw up. He mentioned Kamala Harris, his husband, as a wife. Almost every day that he speaks, he says or does something stupid. He's talked about the president being Lincoln, the president being George, whether it's George Washington or George Bush, we don't know. But Joe is a walking, talking disaster. You can see his wife the other day when he did the thing about George. You could watch her mouth. I enlarged the video at home, and you can see her mouth move 3 times, whispering something, obviously giving him correction. We have got to think about what we're doing. Kamala Harris was on the other day, and she talked about over 200 million Americans have died from COVID, when the number is 200,000. And I think people are starting to realize that not every one of the deaths that have been attributed to COVID have been that if somebody's in a motorcycle accident and are killed in the accident, they just happen to be asymptomatic. It's listed as a COVID death. The Democrats, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, are trying to steal this government away. They'll rule the same way that Joseph Stalin did in Russia. We don't realize the danger of what's taking place. So when you get in that voting booth, and in fact, if you voted already, many states you can change your vote. If you voted for Joe Biden and now you've seen the information about him and his son Hunter and the Chinese connections and Joe making large sums of money off of it, Joe can stand there and make the statement, he's never taken any money from a foreign government, because he hasn't. He's taken it from his son, who took it from a foreign government, or from his brother, who took it from a foreign government. Americans, wake up. This is our last shot. If we lose here, the America that you and I have known all our lives will be finished. It's not about the racial equality. That can be fixed. That has been fixed. Under Obama, it became a big issue again, but it was going in the right direction prior to that, and it can easily be fixed now. So I just challenge you, when you go in to vote, think about voting your values. Our very nation is at the heart of all of this. Thank you. God bless you, and have a good day.